I think I'm gonna end the stream on TikTok or on
All
Twitch.
6 superstars are down.
The audio wasn't playing either, even though it was unmuted. I just fixed that. I don't even know how.
And a kick out by Carlito. We're talking about Rey Mysterio, the former United States champion.
No audio, no
SmackDown New Year's Revolution very closely, as will the LWO. We're going to find out who's going to face current champion Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble for the United States Championship in the finals of the tournament. Off the top, twisted through the air and coming down hard, wiping out the field was Joaquin Wilde.
I hate not talking about this match because I'm busy trying to fix this technical shit.
This match is fire.
Realizing he's the only superstar standing. He certainly didn't realize the tag was made. He does now. Del Toro's legal. Backstabber. And Del Toro picking his spot. Carlito with a big slam. And somewhere smiling, Rey Mysterio as LWO handling business for Dragon Lee.
Well done. Yeah, everything working on fire. On fire. I was reading the statement about everything's working on TikTok just fine, but for some reason Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. Oh, it's Facebook. Somebody check Facebook.
Even run. I know. Oh.
What a six-man tag team match. What a surprise. Carlito.
I got it.
A moment.
Yeah, it's stacked up there too.
Look at the distance, and that wouldn't be it, because it would be high-flying LWO all night here at New Year's Evil, but not just wild. It also be Cruz Del Toro with the assist from Carlito. Big backstabber, made the tag. Del Toro was legal, and take a look at the height, the rotation, sticking, the landing for the big.
So far, both matches have been straight fire, 10 out of 10, for sure.
Like, yeah. This is the way to start 2024.
What's going on? And Hinge Joker with a new account too.
Welcome, welcome. And the reason why Dipsy wasn't here is because he's in Japan right now.
Not happy with how New Year's Evil went.
Yeah, we got the apple spit. Yes.
Yay. Yeah, seriously, Eric.
Trick Williams, not exactly the start you wanted to your 2024.
Kelly, to say I'm disappointed is an understatement. I mean, me and Mello been in the gym. We've been grinding. But look, I wish the best for Ilya. I can't wait for him to get healthy, because once he is, we're going to have this title match.
Hey, you know what? I'm not buying it, Kelly. I think Ilya knew that Trick was training with me. He got
Adam, thanks for the follow.
That's a guaranteed loss, man. That's a guaranteed new title.
Got you.
You can go to the adults.
Adam, thank you for follow.
Hey, such unfortunate news, but maybe look at it as a New Year's blessing, you know? Because there's no way you're going to beat Ilya. Come on, Melo, tell him. Be honest with him.
Destroyer, thanks for the follow.
I'm going to be the one to win the title off of Ilya.
Okay.
And I'm sure you've heard by now, I am the Iron Survivor.
Actually, I'm the original Iron Survivor. Remember back when you were a valet? But I guess Melo's the valet now.
Oh, hell no. No, we're not going to do all that. Because you got the wrong ones. Oh, but you got the right ones.
Straight up.
And you and me, we can run it back like on SmackDown.
You like that, huh?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Trick's locked and ready to go, and he needs somebody to whoop tonight.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm on SmackDown now, and I wrestle legends, not flops like Trick Williams.
Flop? Your jacket's a flop.
What do you mean? This is nice.
Man, look at me and look at you. Who looks like a flop? You do.
No,
As a matter of fact, nobody more ready than Trick.
Exactly.
Nobody look better than Trick.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, you know what? Trick got a new T-shirt out.
Exactly.
And I'm so confident that Trick will whoop your ass and he'll put up his
It ain't
number
easy.
one
I like
contender
that.
shot
Good
tonight.
shirt.
Exactly.
Exactly. I love Melo. You don't miss, man. Thank you. Hey, I accept. See you out there, Trick. Whoa.
Oh.
He will.
He's gonna, dog.
This Friday, it's go time! Bring in the rep.
So I have no idea what's going on. FW, thank you for the follow. At least TikTok's great. Like, it's fine on Tik, but
Yeah.
yeah, they finally put out Trick merch. But we did it first. We have Trick merch in our merch store. We have the I'm Trick James bitch shirts available. What do you think about Roxanne, Roman Reigns? I think that we're gonna get The Rock versus Roman at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia, and it's gonna cement Roman's legacy when he beats him, and it's like the final. It's the final person he has to beat to truly be the tribal chief. So it's good for Roman.
Yeah.
I just don't think it happens at WrestleMania. I think it happens in Perth.
I also think it makes Cody winning that much more poignant. Yeah, but we nailed it before they had a chance.
Yeah, we did.
Mm. Yeah, Ilya is not medically cleared. DIY versus Judgment Day, as long as it's a clean match. Like, Dominic and JD are not allowed at the side of the ring. Rhea is busy off something else, something like that. It's going to be a great match. Fats, what up? Caden, hey. Austin, thank you, and Happy New Year to you too. Folks, we do apologize for having technical difficulties with YouTube and Twitch and Facebook right now. We're thinking Streamlabs did a major update, so it's now screwing things over on that side and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Biz, Happy New Year to you. We have a triple threat match on Friday night. The winner faces Roman Reigns in the Rumble. Yes, and I've got a feeling it's going to be Orton to win.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Orton wins that.
Although, I think AJ is going to pull off the most near falls.
I wonder if it's got to be something with the new update from Streamlabs. I don't know if Cena will ever get his revenge on Solo, but he has been talking lately about his retirement match, so he's not done.
No.
He wants to have one more match, and I'm sure he'll go over on whoever it is.
Biggest match of my life. The finals of the NXT Breakout Tournament. It's the reason I came to NXT.
But it's a better show in your opinion, NXT, Raw, or SmackDown? For me, I love Raw and SmackDown, let me say that first. But NXT is the greatest wrestling show on television right now, in my opinion. Absolutely love it. I do apologize on YouTube and Twitch and everything for the weird aspect ratio. I don't know why it's doing that. Apparently, I'm not the only one having this issue.
They just showed William Regal.
Real shot at becoming a champion in 2024. But man,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was a flash, but it was William Regal.
Well, it's the first of the year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Iron Claw yet. I'm going to see it this weekend.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Somehow, some way, I've got to get my hand raised. Become the next NXT breakout winner and be on my way to one day hear my name, Riley Osborne, on a list of the great European
Right now, it looks like
superstars.
more like AJ Lee is going to be coming back, not Mercedes. Mercedes is asking for way too much money. and she hasn't done anything to earn it.
Finals still to come, but Carmelo Hayes' idea is official. Dragging up McAleer to compete. Our new main event has championship implications. The battle of Iron Survivors. Williams, Waller.
I think Osborne wins the tournament, but Obafemi is the future, man. That guy is a Scrooge, I think you might have missed it. AJ Lee is currently training, doing in-ring training with CM Punk.
Yes.
And she's going full, like, she's training, not him. It's her.
New outfit for her, Grace.
Hi, and AJ.
I think...
AJ, thank you for follows. It's a bit of a lackluster match, but I'm all for it. Like, it's kind of probably last minute. I would assume.
Let's not forget New Year's Evil. You won't miss a second of the.
Plus, it'll be a big win for Trick to beat a main roster guy.
Yeah.
Culminating Friday with SmackDown's New Year's Revolution, but this matchup, well, it took place and came about because of something that took place 2 weeks ago on NXT.
Inkster, that's our idea. We want Punk and Seth to go in a fight, and then at the end of the fight, Priest cashes in on the winner, which is most likely going to be Seth.
Actually, it is about wins and losses.
He was going to, but Ilya was not medically cleared, Claudia.
But what really has been the trigger that has been setting off Roxanne Perez as of late? Why are you laughing?
No, look, let me say this. I don't condone that, okay? But we truly don't know the backstory, Vic. We don't know what's going on in the women's locker room. We don't know exactly
Rumble is in 3 weeks.
Going on around that whole story. Come on, you got to agree with me, though, right?
And looks like we're not going, so we will stream it.
But look, maybe for Roxanne Perez, nice counter by.
Look, Vic, don't let the smooth taste fool you. As well as Roxanne Perez, she's been going through a lot. She's under a lot of pressure. I mean, having that meteoric rise, and like I said, Vic, it's so hard to get there, but it's so much harder to stay there. She's got a lot of pressure on her.
I think it's a follow, much appreciated.
Grace in this match against Roxanne Perez, but I'm going to go off of what you just said because
I don't think you have The Rock. You guys remember, The Rock is a movie star first and foremost. I don't think he can afford to take basically, 4 months off to wait till Mania. We're lucky we're going to get him for 6 weeks. I think it's going to happen in Perth, an Elimination Chamber, and that'll be the head of the table match.
Whether it's not medical clearance, whether it's because a friend stabbed her in the back.
Yes, Roxanne is great.
Because she wasn't the best woman in the ring.
I like this outfit on Grace better than her green and gold. I think this one does more for her. I mean, it may be the same pattern, stuff like that, but the colors just work better.
And you wonder if Ariana is catching Roxanne in the right.
Some people interrupting cash-ins. I think it's just a tease to cash in.
Oh, yes, that's what it's about.
Perez now trying to turn things around, but so is Ariana Grace. And maybe for Roxanne Perez, all she needs is a little home cooking.
No. You know what? She's gonna be getting a little gold cookie on January.
That's just a chance that Roxanne might be in the Women's Royal Rumble. Like, they have not set anything. It's 3 weeks away, and they've got very few people that are like, yes, I am in the Royal Rumble.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to end the stream on Streamlabs, unfortunately. Which and YouTube.
We'll do it during a commercial break.
I think she just talks to hear herself talk.
Bad about her.
Because she's getting slapped in the face.
She don't do this for the money. This is a hobby for Ariana Grace, man.
A hobby?
Yes, and right now she's doing it and doing it well. Check it out.
That was Exhibit A in this matchup. But what would a win do then for Ariana Grace to beat someone like Roxanne Perez?
Like I said, catching Roxanne in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I'd like to see Roxanne in the Rumble too.
I'm talking about put the rocket on her, man.
We know the road to WrestleMania begins through.
Yeah, I agree, Scrooge.
At the Royal Rumble,
I think Jimmy will come out after the match or during the match to interfere. Jay will help stop Jimmy or stop the beatdown, setting up Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania. I agree.
That's a really good.
Talking a little trash is Grace, who's also told many women in the locker room that her New Year's resolution was to install.
The Trick is going to face against, since Ilya is now out,
with
We're
Roxanne
gonna have
Perez
Trick Williams
here tonight.
versus Grayson Waller in the Battle of the Iron Survivors.
Switch gears, Vic. Right now, this is a different Ariana break. Oh, whoa.
Why Waller was even here, I don't even know.
Oh, and another kick right to the... You don't see Roxanne Perez go down often. There's Grace screaming, I can help you. And NXT Universe now trying to rally behind.
This should be on the cover of WWT 2K24, Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
Should be the showcase as well.
And just do that whole staring over the mask looking thing. I would think that would be really cool.
We've seen Grace in the ring that a smile has left her face, almost into disgust, almost into anger.
They might have Scrooge. I don't know.
A second ago, I mean, Ariana Grace has switched gears.
The Rock versus Roman feud, I think, should be interesting. But it will be kind of short. But like I said, I don't think The Rock has all the time in the world.
Who hasn't been the same, Roxy.
Look how blew up he was after that short thing with Jinder on Monday.
We think about the future, Vic. We think about Hall of Fame. We think about being the greatest of all time. That's what Roxanne Perez is all about.
PRX, Snoop, yes, to request come on, but they have not had a match yet. He just
Another big Foreman.
Carmelo
a different side.
basically said that Trick will put up his #1 contender against Grayson Waller.
Right into the eyes of Perez, rake in the face. Face first goes Perez. Grace just turning things around in this matchup.
I don't think so.
You're right. The official didn't see it. But wait a minute. Perez, pop rocks. What a victory for Perez.
Well
He
done.
might. Roxanne
That was a really
is
good
ready
showing.
to.
That was a really good showing from Ariana.
A rake of the face.
Yeah.
Cutting corners. Didn't stop Roxanne Perez, who again was able to battle through the
So there will be no NXT men's championship match tonight, unfortunately.
It's our 2024 on the right foot. I don't know if it's Perez who has the issues.
Yes, Ariana
Yes,
Grace is Santino Marella's daughter.
A referee might have his hands full here. Perez, though. Roxanne,
get in there. Stop.
She's become unhinged.
Referee, get in there. Stop this. No, I don't like this side of Roxanne.
I could see Cody being on the cover too, but I think it should be Bray.
Yeah.
This is not the way we do it, Vic.
Ooh, Rada, that's
Ariana
beautiful.
is heel. But Roxanne is kind of going crazy, so maybe there's going to be a heel turn.
Roxanne's looking a lot like AJ Lee right now.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Furtado, that would be amazing.
Officials doing their best to
Cover,
Yeah, I
the
really
shifting
like it.
cover with the mask on, mask off.
Due to Roxanne refusing the referee's instructions, the referee has reversed his decision.
That doesn't make any sense.
The victory to Ariana Grace.
The
Don't like
match
that.
was over.
Well, look, she didn't follow the rules. She didn't listen to the official. They better stop Perez.
Alan, thank you for the follow. And the match was over. It wasn't like she refused to let up the hold during the match. That's a little.
Ava, excuse me, Ava.
Sorry, I think you
Lots of big things happening tonight on New Year's Eve.
That I don't.
Last night, day one was crazy. Tonight, it's been unpredictable. And it was a tough decision to make with Ilya Dragunov, but his health is the most important thing.
You know what, we're just going to leave this weird aspect ratio going this episode.
Now, I have to ask.
I don't want to start 2024 without having an episode on Twitch and stuff. So we'll just leave it, and then when this is over, I'll try the update.
Well, it was brought to my attention a couple months ago when a wise man told me that as the brand continues to grow, Shawn Michaels, he might need some help. And that's where I come in. I have a unique relationship with the NXT roster. I have some of my own ideas. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But one idea that did work is that next week is the start of the Men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Ava, that's so exciting.
I think so too. Happy New Year, Kelly.
Happy New Year, Ava.
They've moved her into kind of a assistant GM.
It feels good to finally
Yes.
put you in your place, Fallon Henley.
Here is your winner, Fallon Henley.
Next week, the start of the Dusty Classic. I'm super excited about that.
Tiffany Stratton doesn't even belong
Seriously,
in the same
especially I
world
want to see who the announces
as
the
Fallon
teams are.
Henley. The only match I care about is Becky versus Lyra. If I were you, I'd want to be me too as well. I've only dealt with you for a month, but I'm already sick of you.
Please take your
But
follow.
really, what are you doing? Sarah,
OTM is going to make a big impact in that.
Because I'm the center
Dusty Classic.
of the universe. If that's the universe, that's me. In the center, the Tiffany Center.
Tiffany is kind of doing a Barbie gift. It's like they even have the Barbie font for her intro title card. Easy, thank you for the follow.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. You will never be me.
This is what I mean, Tiffany. You are the perfect example of what these girls shouldn't become. You're self-absorbed, egotistical.
So what you're saying is they shouldn't strive to be somebody who's a main eventer, who's a champion? Oh, I get
JP,
it.
I agree
They should
completely.
strive to be somebody like you. Someone who spends her time at a horse farm with dirt underneath her fingernails. Gross.
This is a side of Tiffany Stratton, Booker, we've never seen. This is deplorable.
You will always be trash.
Embarrassed, humiliated, and pissed off. Tiffany has had everything handed to her on a silver.
We'll meet with a
Yeah, because
loser
Fallon is in the
becoming
process of getting a
servant
push.
or
But
a ranch hand.
And this is why I love
Just the
NXT.
way it's supposed to be. Toodles.
yeah, that really weird ending aside from that last match. Or that wasn't even the ending, it was after the ending.
Yeah, like I have an issue with that. You know,
I don't know what that was, but I mean they're not all winners. You're gonna
Brandon
take swings,
in
sometimes you miss.
MS. Thank you for the follow. Chocolate Boys wants Fallon to win. You know what? I agree. I mean, either way, it's going to be.
Yeah, it like Fallon winning is good. Like I said, that's what I love about wrestling right now. Is we're in this position where it's hard to kind of pick and predict things anymore because they're doing a much better job with the bookings and the storyline. Ethan and Messiah, thank you for the follows. It'll be interesting to see how this match goes. For me, it's a win-win. Whoever wins, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
Because so much can come out of either way.
I mean, if Fallon wins, Tiffany learns the respect of hard work and actually working for what she gets and stuff like that, and kind of has a little bit of a face turn and stuff like that.
Well,
or Fallon,
there's two ways to go with that.
Yeah.
She could either use it as a part of a face turn, or she could be so disgusted by having to do that it makes her even more of a heel.
Right.
Like she becomes even more disgusted with people, quote unquote, beneath her.
Rod is
10:08.
in 10:08. Yeah. And current time is 8:49 for us.
Who do y'all want to win the Royal Rumble? I'll tell you
Liv
who
Morgan,
I want to win.
Liv Morgan for the females. Yeah.
Then I'll tell you who I think is going to win. Now, on the women, it's the same. I want Liv Morgan to win, and I think Liv Morgan's going to win. On the men's side, I want Gunther to win. I think CM Punk's going to win. What about Jade Cargill, Brian? Once again, if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube or anything like that, I do apologize for the weird aspect ratio. There's something going on with Streamlabs. Apparently, I'm not the only one dealing with it. I've got an update that I'm going to do, but I'm going to wait until after the stream. I did get the audio portion of it fixed, but I wasn't able to get the aspect ratio visual side of it fixed. So. If Liv doesn't win, it'll be a surprise. I agree.
Agreed.
Will be in the final four for both Rumble matches. Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's even harder.
I do not think okay, so I do not think Jade Cargill is going to win the Royal Rumble. No, and I also don't.
No,
think that's not a good way to start her off. People in WWE fans are very much aware that she is a hot commodity, but also that she only has had 52 matches her entire career. her entire career. So for her to come out in what would be her first real appearance in a match to be the Royal Rumble and then to win it would be a little weird. I think Punk's gonna win because he's gonna pick Seth Rollins as his challenge, and they're gonna have their main event in night 1 of WrestleMania. Rocky, you're never late. You're right on time. I do apologize about the aspect ratio. I know it looks very weird. I apologize. It is out of my control. I cannot help it. It is something that's going on with Streamlabs.
Eddie's got a pretty decent women's Final Four. Jade, Liv, AJ Lee, and Bailey.
I could have just taken you out, put you on the show for 10 months, just like you did.
That's a good call,
Yeah, but
Fats.
you didn't have the guts to pull the trigger, did you?
No, I do not think
some people
MJF
either
comes to
have
Royal
the
Rumble.
killer instinct
I think
or
he is
they
staying with
only
AEW.
dream of it. No. I'm
Yeah,
showing
it's
you the
all
respect
jacked up, Rocky.
that
I
you
have no
failed
idea
to
why.
show
It's
to
something with
me.
Streamlabs.
Me taking you
Apparently,
out
I'm not
here
the
or
only
in the
one having
parking
this
lot does
issue.
not get me any closer to that title. I gotta do that in the ring. Yeah,
So,
but your only
Ethan, my
chance is
thoughts on
taking
Rocky
me out
Roman
from behind.
is
You
that
can't take
they'll
me
have
out face to
basically like
face.
a head of the
I
table
took your
style
hat off
tribal
once
chief
before,
match of
and the
some
next
sort
time I
at
do, no, there's
Elimination
not gonna
Chamber in
be
Perth.
a next time.
Oh, there's not?
Roman will
Okay,
win,
well, we could go right
cementing
now, then.
himself
Okay,
as the
let's go
true
right now.
one and only tribal chief, and that will be the big setup going into WrestleMania. Andrade to Rumble, possibly, hopefully. Vinny, thank you for the follow. True Campbell and Morak, thank you for the follows. As long as The Rock doesn't take Cody's place at WrestleMania, and they do what I think he's going to do, Rocky, and that's have the match with Roman at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia, I'm okay with it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, where the loser
Thank you for the follow.
becomes the winner.
I have Becky, Liv, and Bailey. Might be a good Final Four as well, Robert.
Introducing first, Tiffany Stratton.
Booker, picture this. You ready? You picturing it?
I'm picturing it.
Tiffany Stratton cleaning.
Oh, wait, if you guys didn't already know this, we found out exclusively from our interview with Mr. Kennedy himself, Ken Anderson, he trained Tiffany Stratton. So.
Picking up straw, shoveling manure.
She's not that type of girl, Vic. I can picture one hand a champagne glass, one hand with a caviar dream.
You can't have hands on her dreams, Booker. You can't have hands on caviar dreams. It could be just caviar, but I'll digress.
I don't think The Rock will be around. He'll be available for WrestleMania. I think he's going to have to get back to his movies. He's got so many projects lined up. He can't afford to take 4 to 5 months off of Hollywood after already taking half of last year off because of the strike.
She told the official ring it, and Fallon Henley, much like Roxanne Perez,
won the last match. Roxanne won and then attacked Ariana after the match, and somehow the referee reversed the decision. It was weird. It was very weird. Love to see Ken in the Rumble. I would love to see Ken in the Rumble too. Mainly because not only would it be cool to see him in the Rumble, but it also means that my boy Ken would be down here in my area, and I could take him out for some good Cuban food.
Do these two need to resolve the issue
But,
of the ultimate goal
you know, we'll see.
becoming champion? Obviously,
I might have something in the works.
Earlier tonight.
Let's just say if he doesn't make it to the Rumble, then maybe, I'll just say that.
It's up to him.
Eventually will be the main roster. I think Tiffany Stratton for sure is main roster ready
this year.
and main roster on her way to the main roster this year. Hope the match at the Chamber consists of Roman pulling a Shawn and saying, "I'm sorry, I love you." I hope it doesn't. I hope Roman goes fucking bloodthirsty cold, man.
The referee's discretion to how he's going to enforce the rules is rolling right through back to her feet.
Well, first off, Vince is no longer in charge, Daryl. And second, that was actually false. That was just dirt sheet rumors. That was never true. KP, we're talking about Mr. Kennedy, Ken Anderson.
Wait a minute. Face first, shoulder first into the
I do believe that Tiffany Stratton will be at the Rumble.
All those that are looked down and talked down. Oh, and again, I can't even finish my thought, Book, because these two are trying to rip each other apart.
Cody's not leaving WWE.
Picture break.
Rocky, I got a feeling this is Cody's home for the rest of his wrestling career. I really do.
Yeah, I think that all those dirt sheets talking about how he hasn't signed his contract yet and he's unhappy are full of shit. If he hasn't already signed the contract, they're getting the little minor details worked out. But I think he has already signed it. They're just not. I think they're purposely letting the dirt sheets run with bullshit.
Yeah. Zach, do you think Okada will be at the Royal Rumble? I give it a 30% chance, honestly.
Jacob, thank you for the follow. I'm right there, about a 25% to 30% chance. Only because AEW gives him a much more free schedule where he can do more things like indies and New Japan and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
but once again, this is the Triple H era, and we don't know how willing he's willing to let people go and do things.
He's already working with all Japan. So
yeah.
Tiffany Stratton, I don't think is dangerous. I think she's actually quite safe. I think she's dangerous looking, and she's really good at what she does. I don't know if we'll be at WrestleMania. It's most likely a no, but you never know. No, I do not think at this point Sasha Banks is returning anymore. I think the deal has fallen through, and I think she's going to go to AEW. Will Goldust ever return to WWE? Probably not.
But never say never.
But again, you never say never. The Rainmaker. I hope I see him in WWE. I agree. I would love to see him in WWE, but it's most likely AEW where he's going. Time and patience to bring Okada to WWE or AEW. Yeah, I agree. Next year the Royal Rumble's coming to Philly. No, it's coming to Philly this year. We're in 2024 now, Brian. How about Mr. 10 to come back? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. I think that Sean Spears might pop up in the Rumble. As far as like it being a full-time return, I don't know. But I think he might show up in the Rumble. It'd be pretty cool. Sasha stated WWE won't pay what she wants. Yeah, it's because she wants more money. She wants to be the highest paid woman in history.
No. She wants to be
in history.
Right. But the thing is, the money she's asking would make her higher paid than most of the male competitors as well.
Yeah, I don't think she's worth it. And I think WWE realized that she's probably not worth it. Because let's be honest, some fans might have missed her just because they like her as a wrestler, but she has not been missed from the women's roster at all. The women's roster has flourished in the last 6 to 8 months. So I don't think it's a problem. Dillinger comes back, puts his ass back in NXT because no one hardly can ever remember his time in the main roster. Yeah, unless you let him come back as Sean Spears and let him come back as a heel, and then you can do him on the main roster, and it'd be pretty cool. No, she's not worth it.
Yeah, especially if you do the Rhodes Spears spot at the Rumble.
Yeah. Who do you want to dethrone Roman? Cody Rhodes is the only person that I want to dethrone Roman.
NXT is New Year's Evil and
beating the ever-loving crap out of Fallon.
Henley, the loser, is the winner's ranch hand or servant, and both women, same idea. Double clothesline, both women.
I would love Sean Spears in TNA. Love it.
Tiffany Stratton is
that would be the best spot for it,
honestly. Number one at the Royal Rumble. I expect you to win it.
Yeah.
Roman has gone through everyone since Cody's our only hope. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You think John Moxley's sorry about the spelling? Oh, you're good there. You think he comes back to WWE? The only reason I don't think John Moxley doesn't come back is because he can never wrestle his style of wrestling in WWE. He just won't allow it. Have you seen the movie with John Cena and Jackie Chan? I have. I did see it. It's okay.
Which one was that?
I love Jackie. I forgot the name of it. It just came out recently. But it's okay. I love Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah.
It was okay. Opinions on if Ricky Starks and Malachi Black come and return to WWE. Both of them would fit in very well with WWE. You think Jericho will get fired because I don't want to get into all of that? Unfortunately, with what Tony said, and this is all I'll say about it, with what Tony has said on the subject, I don't think Jericho will get fired. I think he's going to back Jericho in this.
Yeah.
Do you think Cora Jade will win the NXT title next? I think she'll win it very soon. She might be the one to dethrone Lyra.
Yeah.
Who should dethrone Seth Rollins? My feeling is that we'll get Seth Rollins versus CM Punk is the main event night one. Seth Rollins wins clean, but then Damian Priest cashes in and wins against Seth and becomes champion. Personal opinion, I don't want Cody to dethrone Roman at the same time. Who would you want to do it?
By Carmelo Hayes. Why would he do that?
Nice counter. Nice counter.
don't know, Vic.
But if Jimmy and Jay start the Rumble, that'd be amazing. Moxley left by choice and isn't going anywhere. AEW, ride or die now. I think you're right.
Take a look at this.
And Moxley and Eric's got the idea. Moxley's got way too much freedom to do whatever he wants in AEW.
That was very, very close.
Shawn Michaels just tweeted that a former NXT champion is returning for the main event to Andrade. I don't know, maybe.
Trying to get right back into the offense.
Because Grayson Waller, I don't think ever won a title in NXT.
No. No, they didn't have that the stipulation last year with the Iron Survivor match.
Yeah, Iron Survivor was the only thing he won. Like,
don't get me wrong, he did a really good job at it, but
long question, but you should be thrown every main roster champ.
And look at Fallon Henley. Henley up.
Amy should cash in on Rollins. Cody should beat Roman. Liv should beat Rhea.
That was gnarly, Vic.
And so much
I don't know who beats IEO
for these two women, because again, ultimately, one is going to be embarrassed by the end of the night. Right hand from Fallon. Big right hand from Stratton.
So Ruka is recovering for knee injury. She'll be back probably around Rumble time.
Kevin thinking of follow.
Trying to pull Fallon. Oh, and face first. Went
Forget about the rope break spot last night. Yeah, that was golden, Rye. That was.
Hey, what? Wait a minute. Shouldn't we get disqualified?
If it's Andrade, the crowd will go explosive.
Fallon sensing it, realizing it, but right now the referee's got to get some order.
Jade Cargill beats Rhea in the later half of the year. That's a possibility too.
He doesn't want it then, and it just whoa! Fallon!
Shining Wizard.
Oh my
Oh! Oh!
Good match, good match, good match.
Well done.
Fallon Henley has herself.
Now we'll see, like we said, does this make Tiffany go a little bit more babyface? Or does this make her an even bigger heel?
Yeah, we'll see.
The matchup, some of the action, the prettiest moonsault ever didn't connect. Fallon Henley was not able.
Very good training wizard. Yes, I gotta agree with you, Michael.
I like the way she kind of spreads her legs out almost like it's a kick, but uses the knee. I like it.
Now has a ranch hand. Are you ready, Book?
Come on, man.
I think Bianca and Jade at SummerSlam would be a hot match.
Realize we've had 3 women's matches and 1 men's match so far.
Yeah.
She's not
That was a very fine match.
It's going to be manure. She's going to be working up early in the morning, bad coffee. This is going to, I feel great for Fallon Henley. Oh, what a way to start 2024.
Hey, Braun, listen. What the hell do you want? I'm gonna regret this. No, listen. Let's drop
I think
the
it's going to be really good for her
just
as
for
a
a
character.
second.
It'll be really cool.
And think about something. Did you hear what Ava said tonight?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, shocker. Shocker. But listen, the Dusty Classic, it starts next week, and against every single fiber of my body.
Rocky, the Rumble list has already been proven to be fake.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was less than 48 hours. It was already.
Are you asking me if I want to be your teammate? You must be desperate, dude.
Aaron Corbin and Braun Breaker is a tag team in the Dusty Classic.
I'm the size of your ego. My ego. Yes, your ego. I mean, seriously, look around. Is anybody else knocking on your door to be your partner?
TV, thank you for
the answer you're looking for.
Johnny, thank you for the fire and the earth.
Why? Because you're a smug, arrogant a-hole.
It takes one to know one. I mean, if I'm so bad, then why do you want me to be your partner? What's the...
Obviously, because we're both a-holes.
All right. I accept that. Okay.
That's fair. So with that being said, and that being in our nature, we would absolutely destroy everybody in this tournament, and then we could go on and win the tag titles.
Call their tag team the Super A-holes.
Oh, light bulbs
That would
coming
be amazing.
on, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll destroy everybody.
Wheels are starting to turn.
All right.
Okay.
I can see it now.
There you go. I
Bad
can
for
see
Corbin.
it.
No
See,
one likes
what are
the
you
guy
looking-
because he can't get over. I actually like him.
Me leading the team.
Yeah, same. His TikTok is
With
also
Baldy
about his
right
cooking.
behind
He's
me.
phenomenal. And like,
great.
He used to be a real dickhead, like in real life,
Listen,
and
you're
he's
not gonna
really
leave
humbled
any-
out and realized
I'm
he
gonna
was
be out
being
there
an asshole.
destroying people
But and now he's a great dude, and like I want nothing but the best for him. And I think that this version of him is the best we've ever gotten.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. You know what? What? All right. Okay. This is gonna be fun. It is. I'll see you next week.
You either call them the super a-holes or the biggest a-holes.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Classic Championship Wrestling. Thank you for following. Oh, is it time for the men's breakout final?
Please, 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 please.
This guy. Oh, this might just be the promo because they did one for Osborne earlier.
Immense and undeniable power, and you've all witnessed it throughout the course of this tournament.
Give it up for all the Phillies.
Sends a message to everyone in this tournament.
He's in the final.
Have I heard any news on Lacey Evans? I just heard that she actually doesn't like pro wrestling and she's never going to go back to it. She never had a passion for it.
And she's starting an OnlyFans.
Million people built on a culture where strength
What?
is no revenge.
She's starting an OnlyFans.
As soon as you said that, we got age restricted.
Shoulders above the rest.
What?
Second you said that, we got age restricted.
I take my final step towards my contract, and Riley Osborne will crumble under my feet. Nigeria truly is.
That's
the
funny.
giant of
Anyways,
Africa.
do you think
And when
Mickey
I
will
win
come
this
back for a
breakout
third run
tournament,
since her husband is with the company? Yes, I think Mickey might come back. I don't know if it's for a run, but I think she'll at least show up at the Rumble.
I like this version of Corbin. I don't think this version is Corbin. I'm having fun with it.
Well, it started with
Obafemi, he is one of the new blood. He's part of the breakout tournament. And he is a beast. I love this dude. He is the future of this industry, man. I swear.
Breakout tournament here tonight.
Like, if they could find a way to give him something similar to like the Gorilla Tribe from Black Panther, just do something similar to that, I think he would really get in.
I think the Silverback Nate Slater would have something to say about that. He's already done that.
Look, him.
But at the same time, WWE can't do that because they would have to pay Disney.
Yeah.
So it's not going to happen. I definitely feel like NXT is going to be represented very well in this Rumble this year. I hope so.
Rumor has it it's going to be at least 5 for each, the men's and the women. So 5 men, 5 women.
Is Cardona considered a free agent? Yes. He's just an independent wrestler right now, so he's always a free agent. And he's not shut the door and showing up at the Rumble. He said he's always up for it. So I don't know if he'd come. I don't think he'd come back for a full run, but as a one-off at the Rumble, sure.
If you get a chance to watch his interview with Chris Van Vliet, it's very informative of how he feels about the WWE, the current product, and everything that's going on and stuff like that. So, if you get a chance, definitely watch it. Chris Van Vliet's got some really, really good interviews.
Yeah, I love Chris. He's awesome. Oba has the first run WCW Goldberg fire. He's intense. Absolutely. Mark, thank you for the follow. I'm pretty sure Riley's going to win it because he's already in a full storyline with the Chase U thing and Thea Hale, but yeah, I love Oba. That guy's going to be a big beast. I see a Moose in TNA, yeah. You think WWE will ever allow another TNA person to appear? I think they'll work with TNA. I think that door is open. Velveteen will not return. Just because he made a really shitty, lackluster, non-apology video, he's not returning. So wherever you read that, you can go back to them and tell them they're a fucking idiot. Self-made, thank you for the follow. Who will be the participant of the Hall of Fame? I do think Bray Wyatt's going in. That's the only one I really kind of set on. He's like Ryback, but without being an ass because I hate that. I understand the comparison, Rocky. I hate to use that comparison, but you're actually kind of spot on. Yes, Velveteen Dream pulled a Colleen Ballinger apology without the ukulele. Exactly. Yeah, he'd never apologized to the actual victims. He just apologized to Triple H and a bunch of other people. He was trying to get his job back. That's all that apology video was. And so again, it was a non-apology. It was stupid. AJ Lee's going in the Hall of Fame. It's possible. It's possible. I've had that thought too, Scrooge. That she might do like a one-off appearance at the Rumble and then go into the Hall of Fame. talking about Cardona. I know. I knew you were. I knew you were talking about Cardona. Like I said, I hate to use that comparison, but you were absolutely spot on.
Paul Heyman for the Hall of Fame. It's too soon.
I don't think it is. First of all, you had Rey Mysterio go in last year,
which I think was a mistake.
I don't think it was. I think he had a career that's worth it. And
if he, in my opinion, if he is still in the ring wrestling on almost daily basis, stuff like that, he should not be in the Hall of Fame. But that's just a personal thing.
I think Paul Heyman absolutely. It's in Philadelphia. It makes total sense to put Paul in there.
Yeah, but you're also saying that the entire ECW roster can go to the Hall of Fame.
That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be a solely ECW, but if you're going to be in Philly, you got to put at least somebody from ECW in, and who better than Paul Heyman, who, by the way, has already had 50 years in the business. 50.
Yeah.
So he deserves to go in now. Well, they're already talking about men. Both your favorite and least favorite wrestler. Shawn Michaels is my all-time favorite. All-time favorite.
Disco Inferno is my all-time least favorite. My all-time favorite is also Shawn Michaels.
I mean, I can, without saying somebody ridiculous like Nails. Y'all remember Nails?
Yeah.
Let me ask, what is wrong with this picture right here? I don't know what is wrong with this picture. To me,
I'm still not a CM Punk fan, but he wouldn't be my
negativity
favorite.
Around. Wrong. You're in my locker in my personal space. Am I in your locker? Hold on. Would you look at that? I must have gotten confused. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Can you please find it in your heart to forgive me, Cora? When you can't respect other people's lockers,
could be the year that Bam Bam goes in. Yeah, Bam Bam should already be in.
Yeah,
Bam Bam going. That's another kind of ECW guy too.
New look, same dreadful attitude. I think we both know.
What do you mean? What happens in TikTok stream, Ethan?
We do. And it is not a
live on
place
TikTok
you
right now.
Go with me.
Yeah,
I really,
like,
really do. Do you? Go. I think I remember waiting on you to come back around because I got a lot of things I want to say.
Booker, there's been a lot going on here tonight at New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I do like the name tags now. It's like their title cards when they walk out.
They need to sell those.
Right now, a superstar
I agree.
Has had a lot to get off his chest and off his mind is Ridge Holland.
Ridge, thanks for joining me. You mentioned that
We're
this
talking
turn at NXT is all about Ridge's redemption. Now, there's a lot that's been
Brian,
said
but I don't
and
know.
made about your actions since arriving to NXT and
Mandy
WWE.
Rose was killing it right
In your
before she got
return,
fired.
you said that you are no stranger to mishaps in the
She
ring.
did so much for
Can
that.
you tell us about your journey to today?
Yeah, you know, Sarah,
Mandy Rose did so much for the women's NXT
we,
title.
okay, Ethan, we did get age restricted.
It's true. I am no
that
stranger
happens
to
a lot lately. It's probably
injuries,
just the
mishaps,
fact that
and
wrestling is kind of
accidents in the ring.
violent, so they age restrict the lives.
Just as
so
my
we
career
were age restricted. So if you're not
starting to take that
over
upward
18,
trajectory, that upward climb,
TikTok
that
will
first
stop you
kind of
from
rung
watching.
on that big ladder.
Sorry, not our thing.
Sorry about that. I apologize.
But I remember we were building to War Games 2020. I
Batista
was
should
going
go
to
in
be on the
this year?
same team as
Batista's
Pat
another good
McAfee, and then
I can see
tragedy
Batista.
struck, and I blew both my legs out. You know, a fractured and dislocated left ankle.
Oh!
A
Why are you
dislocated
showing that?
kneecap and ruptured patella tendon on my right.
Mm-hmm.
And at that moment, I thought it was all over.
Oh, that was gross.
I remember laid on the ramp,
Why?
just looking up at the lights and thinking, is this how it's going to end? You know, how can I go home? And
Right,
tell
you're right.
my wife, who was pregnant with my twin boys at the time, that
In my opinion,
sorry,
the
love,
celeb inductee this year should be
I've
Arquette.
dragged
Yeah, I'd
you
be all for
away
that.
from your family. I've pulled you away from your
If you
home.
meet Roman Reigns, what would you
to
tell
try
him?
out
I
this
tell
new
him that,
life in the
dude, you've had a
States.
hell of a career, and I'm proud
How
of you.
can I go home
You're
and tell
awesome.
her that it's done? We need to
Man,
go
that's
back.
not PG.
This has been how I feed my family. This has been how I pay my bills.
He does
how I
feel
keep
bad
that
about what
roof
happened to
over
Eve, but
their
Big E
heads.
takes full
But you
responsibility for
recover.
that. Big E
You
said,
come
I didn't
back
jump
and
enough
you
and I didn't
form the
rotate enough.
Brawling
That's on
Brutes
me.
with
Not on
you,
Ridge.
Butch, and Sheamus. How exciting on SmackDown.
it's kind of bittersweet because although I appreciate the opportunity with Sheamus and Butch, I get
That's
flashbacks to
funny.
our first PLE, day one, like 2 days ago, yesterday, when I
Speaking
got
of
my
the recent
nose
news.
smashed all over my face.
That documentary
That
that
injury
David
book
Arquette
strikes
had,
again.
where he
You
got
know,
back
I've got
into
that
wrestling.
black cloud hanging over me, you know, and I had to have reconstructive surgery.
But you pick yourself up.
You have to. When you're not the only one in the equation, when you have other people relying on you.
But a few weeks ago, you arrived back at NXT.
Good man. Anyways,
And you had the
what was y'all's favorite
opportunity to show
PLE
how
event
you
of
stand up against the
2023?
NXT
Oof.
champion,
The last
Ilya
NXT PLE.
Dragunov.
I don't know why the name escapes me.
Yes,
That
it had
was
an abrupt
great.
Deadline.
ending, and there
Deadline,
were a
thank
lot
you.
of questions. But the biggest question is,
Deadline.
who is
That
the
was
Ridge
straight fire.
Holland you want NXT to know?
Look, I respect Ilya immensely, okay? And every word that came out of my mouth 2 weeks ago, I meant it. And when that bell rang later that night, whatever happened, happened. There was no malicious intent. There was no ill will. Because, Sarah, at the end of the day,
technically,
I'm a
with the way
dad,
that move was pulled
I'm
off,
a
and I think this is
husband,
good.
I'm a friend, I'm
Again, I
not
think
a
that the
monster. I'm
storyline
not someone who
of
goes
Ridge
out
Holland
and
being a
aimlessly
guy
tries
that
to
injures people
hurt people, tries
is kind
to
of tasteless. But
take away
the way they did the
someone's
move
career.
was actually
Because
all
I
Ilya's
know
fault.
what that feels like. I know
He
how
was
fast
trying, and
things can be
he
taken
knocked
away.
Ridge loopy, and
It's like that.
Ridge just fell.
I
But he was still in
don't
a
have that in me
precarious
to do
position,
that to somebody else,
and
Sarah.
basically
It's just-
DDT'd himself
it's not
by
in my
knocking Ridge
DNA.
loopy. So I thought that was smartly done.
Yes.
The point still stands that
Backlash
Scrooge, that's a good choice.
for a reason,
was
and
a very
that is
good one.
Good choice.
to prove.
Do you think Malachi Buddy Murphy would come back to WWE? Sorry for somebody. Hey, Gillette, don't worry about it. The questions are amazing. We love them. And,
Yeah, don't ever apologize for that.
first-
Ask as many questions as you like. And yes, I think they could eventually, in time, come back. They'll be welcomed
To
with
prove
open arms.
myself.
They're both Triple H guys.
To find redemption.
I would personally like to see the entire House
to
of Black
show
come to
the NXT
WWE.
universe.
Yes, Brody King and WWE. Yes, please.
Who Ridge Holland
God bless America.
truly is.
Dragunov's injury was
no
not real.
deceptions.
Nor is the medical. It was all
I thank you so
storyline.
much for your time
And the
and
whole
honesty.
not being medically cleared
Best of luck
tonight is
to you.
also
Thanks,
storyline.
Sarah. I'll be seeing you.
Booker, some might still be wondering who truly is.
Like I'm not. Again, I'm
Ridge
just
Holland.
not. I don't. I think the. Oh, Ridge Holland's not safe storyline
is time
as a storyline. I
for
think
the
it's a little
finals
tasteless.
Of
But
the NXT Men's
Mm-hmm.
Breakout Tournament.
like I said, I think that the way they did that move was real smart.
And as you take a look
So,
at this
Scrooge, that was
monster of a
prior
man,
to Vince
what has
leaving.
stood out
That whole
Yeah, that was
Brody.
back when Vince was here.
about Oba Femi?
So a lot of wrestlers flat out said, as long as Vince McMahon is in charge of creative stuff like that, we are not going to WWE.
You called him Fema 3
But
weeks ago. What
with
do you
Triple
yell
H
at
in
me
charge
for?
of creative and stuff like that, it has changed a lot of people's minds. I mean, Andrade wants back. So many people are already like, you know what? Let's get back there. Let's get back to a better condition.
Sold out this Friday, but this Saturday we're headed to Sebring.
Biggie might be at the Royal Rumble, Eric, but I don't think he's going to be wrestling.
Yeah, unless he's pulling a full kayfabe on everybed. He's talked in a few interviews about how he thinks his career is done. He doesn't think he's going to be able to recover.
Yeah.
Not in a way where he can wrestle. And Mox talk to Triple H. He can talk to Triple H whatever he wants. I just don't think.
What's up, Riley? Hey, Thea.
I just
wanna
don't
let you know
think
that I'll be out there tonight.
that
and
John
I'm
Moxley
rooting
will
for
come back to
you. You're gonna be
WWE
great.
because he can't wrestle
Thank you
his
so
hardcore
much. Hey,
style.
I'll see you out
Yeah.
there.
Are you gonna stream Rumble? Yeah, Rocky, we're gonna stream the Rumble.
Did you just see that? I saw it. I'm never watching my hand again. This is amazing. I don't know if I go that far, but okay. Okay. He went like this. Now we're like this. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my goodness.
Well,
I think
maybe
both these guys have a
Thea
very bright
and
future.
Chase U can provide
Very
a little
bright
Yeah.
motivation
This guy reminds me a lot of Evan Bourne.
this entire tournament.
Yeah.
Because both superstars
It's like
have
Evan
made
Bourne,
their
but
way
almost
to the
more
ring.
heavyweight.
Both have passed
Yeah.
that guaranteed championship
Saw the Iron Claw. So I'm hoping to see it this weekend.
whenever.
Give her a cigarette.
What?
Saul, you're absolutely correct. Correct?
They will come back for Mox, and Moxley has another marriage with blood. Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
We are kicking off 2020.
It's also a very interesting, conflicting styles match, which is always the best. You have conflicting
The
styles.
following contest
As if you play
scheduled for
WWE
one
2K23, they'll tell you.
is the final match in the NXT.
I'm actually, I wasn't at first when it started, but I am really enjoying the JC Jane Thea Hail Perry.
Introducing first.
I only know Evan Bourne from that infamous RKO. Yeah, he was only a blip in WWE, unfortunately, but he's amazing.
And his opponent, Riley Osborne.
I'm going to try to get us back on track here, Booker, for this men's breakout tournament final. You take a look at these two. Do you think either superstar realizes the path their career can take with a win? Is Oba already overpowering Osborne?
This is like that American Idol. I mean, overnight, one of these young men's life will be changed in a moment's notice. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3.
Nice. I'm super excited for this
moment here tonight.
You think about a superstar like Carmelo Hayes, who's won every single title this brand has to offer. You know, you think about the breakout tournament, you think about superstars that have come and gone that have just been a part of the breakout tournament, and right now it's Osborne.
I don't like this move right here, Vic.
Why is that?
You're not going to overpower Oba. I mean, this guy got raw power. I mean, brute strength. I don't like this battle right here.
Championship contract on the line for the winner of the tournament. A championship opportunity on the line in the main event, thanks to the aforementioned Carmelo Hayes, putting Trent Williams' championship shot up against Grayson Waller. An opportunity here tonight. The winner will face Ilya Dragunov, but the winner here tonight will be the men's breakout tournament winner, and Femi just overpowering again Osborne, and I believe that might be the theme of the night.
Wait, speaking of followers, has anybody noticed that TikTok is automatically following people for you? I've unfollowed like 24 people that I did not follow.
Away from becoming breakout tournament winner.
Jake, thank you for following.
Talk about the entire field. I mean, how
Oba is almost like
is everyone that was in this tournament to get the platform to break out? I mean, looking at your career, how long did it take
for the heart.
quote unquote break out?
It's called a rub, Vic. You know, television time is worth its weight in gold, and all of those guys got a little bit of shine.
Oh!
Whoa! My God, man!
Oh my God!
Hale and Jane didn't like what they just saw. Don't miss a second of the action.
Who let the shotgun in the arena?
That okay. So you guys, I've told the story about how I got chopped in a match that was so loud that a guy came running out the back thinking somebody had pulled a gun and shot somebody. Thinking somebody in the crowd had pulled a gun and shot somebody. That's what it sounded like when I got shot. It was that loud. Oh my God. Give me Oba versus Gunther tomorrow. Holy shit. George, thank you for the follow.
Oh.
I'd like Sandy to come back. I think Eric Young's happy in TNA. He's got a lot of power. He's on creative there. He's doing a lot with the company. I think he's pretty happy there. Yeah, it was like a shock. Yeah, that Jesus Christ, that chop. My God. Yeah, you probably could have heard that in Tennessee. Jesus. That is the best example I can give anybody of how that chop that I took sounded. Holy shit.
No. Oba versus Gunther versus Jay White Chop Fest.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh my God. What a chop. Jesus. Who gives the best chop of all time? Oba might be in the goddamn conversation now.
Yeah.
I think Gunther has really solidified himself as the greatest chop of all time. Ric Flair, of course, obviously one of the greatest of all time.
Dragunov has got one of the best shotgun chops, in my opinion. Machine gun chops, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have a fun. When I got chopped, the guy who chopped me was almost 7 feet tall. His hand was the size of my chest, and I literally had a hand print, and it was bleeding. That's how hard he chopped me. I'm almost surprised that Osborne's chest is not bleeding right now from that chop, because Jesus Christ.
Yes, Ben. Yes, it did.
I almost want to say that was louder than a
Well-
concert chop, but it could be like somebody said the arena size and everything.
Yes.
Betos, thank you for sharing the live, much appreciated. That is going to well up. I've taken a Big Show chop. Paul is a friend of mine, and he's also a dickhead sometimes, in the best way possible. But he chopped the ever-loving shit out of me one time. The overhand style, did the whole shush to people in the training facility. Yeah, it sucked.
On NXT, it is New Year's Evil. It is the men's breakout tournament final. Osborne, Femi, one of these two.
Yes, sir. That was frying pan to the chest. Which is exactly, yeah.
A guaranteed contract match that they can execute the contract when they see fit. But throughout the commercial break, we have just seen Oba, Femi,
I need to see his
power
chest.
and dominance.
I do too, yeah.
Riley Osborne, I mean, it has been undeniable power from Oba.
Yes, indeed. I mean, talking about that raw power. That
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
This kid, Oba Femi is displaying that right now.
Yeah, look at his
Grand
chest.
fashion.
Oh my
His
god.
chest, it's red. It's like great hamburger meat from one chop. Y'all remember that one Rumble where Bryan Danielson came back and he got chopped to death by Gunther and somebody else, and then like they zoomed in on him in the corner and his chest was all looking hamburger meat. That was a multitude of chops. This was one chop. Oh my god!
Working out for Riley Osborne here tonight.
Talking about going for
I don't think I've ever seen anybody get so much height and leverage into a backbreaker. Look at this.
Look at the bend.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oba Femi, I mean, from Nigeria, this kid straight out of the bush. He's ready to make a big impression here tonight.
Oba Femi just looked
My
at JCJ
God.
and almost it was like, what else you want me to do? Because he is just dominating.
These guys know their
Osborne in this
character.
matchup. I don't know how much more Osborne has left. This has been all Oba
Gosh.
Femi. Hale, Jane, and
Impressive.
KSU trying their best, but their best isn't going to be good enough.
I think he's making it look easy right now. This kid Riley Osborne, he's no slouch. He's had a hell of a run as well, getting to this point right here. But tonight, it's been all downhill for this young man.
Well, one known thing we have noted about Osborne is his resiliency, is his ring IQ. Does he have one more? And he just got knocked over like nothing.
This kid had all kind of problems. You know, Keanu Carver, but he pulled it out somehow.
Does Osborne owe him money or something?
It's just a little bit
Christ.
different with Oba Femi, man.
Now, I was going to talk about the road to the finals and what it meant, but at this moment, it doesn't mean a damn when someone the size, the power, the strength of Oba Femi is hunting you down, and Osborne just getting out of the way. And this is the best
Yes, Gloria knows him rings.
Wow.
He's got to think about all those legends. He wants to follow the footsteps of.
My
He's got to think about
God.
Thea Hale. He's got to think about Chase U. Everything going on at Chase University. Does he have an upset in him here
Yeah,
tonight?
he honestly,
Trying to go up, trying
even
to
if
go
he
around.
even if he
Femi's so
loses
damn
this,
big.
Too strong.
Osborne now trying again to take down.
he has proven himself an absolute beast in this tournament, and he has solidified himself on
That
this
didn't
roster.
work out. Now the speed,
I'm sorry, this guy
the
has a
quickness,
huge
the
future.
agility, the elusiveness. Still, and finally, Femi's down.
Omos
Femi's
versus
left.
Oba.
Charging back in is Osborne.
Beautiful.
This is the first time in
They're
this
both
matchup
Nigerian.
that Osborne has been able
Yeah.
to string in any sort of momentum. Nice standing
nice.
twist,
Corkscrew.
moonsault, corkscrew-esque, still not enough.
Well, you talk about the resilience of this young kid. I mean, he has an abundance of that.
Gloria, you're probably absolutely correct.
Riley Osborne, let's see if he can pull it out against Oba Femi. Breakout tournament on the line, man.
What a night it has been. Lyra Valkyria retaining the NXT Women's Championship.
That one
Tiffany
chop
Stratton
has
has
his
headed to
chest
the farm to keep it in
deep
tippy
red.
tip-top shape for Fallon Henley. Who's going to be the breakout tournament winner? Who's going to earn themselves a guaranteed championship contract?
Daniel Puder deserved every single one of those chops.
Because Osborne right now is rocking. He's looking over at Hale and Chase U. He's got to climb. This is his opportunity. This
Yeah,
is
Ricochet
his
versus
moment.
Osborne is a dream match for sure.
Looking for that shooting star press on her feet. No. Able to roll right through. Femi popped back up. Femi just got dropped. Went back in position once more. I don't know how he's doing it, but I don't know how he's on his feet, how he's scratching, how he's clawing.
She's going crazy right now, Rick.
If he's able to pull this off, he may need a cigarette. To the top, looking down for the U.
Oh!
No!
Oh, he got the legs up.
Femi. One after another.
Oh, I love that. He just tossed that dude across the ring. I love that. These are not small men. He is throwing these guys halfway across the ring. These are 200-plus pound men. And Oba won. Yes.
I'm good with this. I'm good with this.
Yes. Yes.
Bolo, I think Osborne's actually going to be on the roster too. Depending, I think there's going to be some mic work he's going to have to work on, something like that. But promo skills look okay. I think he's going to have to do a little bit of work on a certain few things, but that's about it. I think Oba will be in 3 years.
Oh my God, this is great.
This is amazing.
Take a look at the strength one more time. That massive power bomb as we are looking in the eyes of
Oba versus Braun Breaker ASAP. Yeah.
Contract.
What a beast, man.
When he sees fit. From the SEC to NXT.
There's so many matches that you can line up for this guy that would be dream matches.
Tournament winner.
Already.
Hell yes.
Hey, Tone D.
Hell yes. Hell
from
yes.
what we've seen, you've had a good run, boss man.
God, so happy he won.
I didn't know they pull that trigger.
I didn't think they were going to. I really didn't. Because they have focused so much on Osborne
keep your nickname.
that I was like, oh, it looks like they're gonna be. That's what they're gonna focus on. But
Call yourself family.
Oba and Keith are almost alike.
At the bottom, like the
Very
WWT.
similar, very similar power set. Just
yeah, y'all might beat champs.
no, man. Like,
but when I look into your eyes, I don't
about
see that
Oba,
hunger
man.
no more.
God, he is just.
Y'all know nothing about not knowing where your next meal's gonna come from. Going to sleep with nothing but acid in your stomach.
If they do him right, he could quite literally be the next Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, we hungry.
Yeah.
We got golden on mouths, neck, and our ears.
Go after the NXT or the North American title. That's a good question.
Missing is go around our waist.
If you want to have him cash it in earlier, you could have him do it for the North American title. You want him to hold on to it for a bit and develop. You go after the main the world title.
We don't get y'all playbook.
Yeah, there's no time limit on those.
Speed.
They didn't say there was a time limit on those.
Osborne's been pretty over with the crowd. Like they were chanting his name and everything, but Oba is just
You gotta say much.
Oba's just on a different level, man.
We beat the system and we made it through.
Oba's already a bigger superstar than Omos. Yeah.
We're gonna pull that punk card and become
Oba versus Dragon Lee. I'd be scared just because like Dragon Lee is a smaller competitor. When he goes to do that throw move, he could throw him literally out of the ring.
And then we beat her on top of it. Kiana James, Izzy Dame.
Real epic. Thank you
Ladies,
for the follow.
since NXT Deadline, the two of you have been quite the pair. How did that come about? Well, Kelly, I know everyone saw me slaying the
I
door on
love Nick
Roxanne at
Joseph on
Deadline.
commentary. I think he's just great.
But did you see the social media
Yeah,
comments?
not a fan of.
What is she doing? Who is that? Who? What are they, a bunch of freaking owls?
Brock.
That's what
Give
I
me
knew I
all
made
of
the right
those.
decision.
Yeah,
Kiana
obviously we
James
can't
has
do
the
the
best
Mark
business
Henry
mind in all of WWE. Choosing her was a no-brainer. Kelly,
Oh.
Izzy Dame is a triple threat, okay?
Oba
loyal
versus
to a team.
Reed.
She has unlimited potential. And my personal favorite, she's not afraid to stomp on whoever she needs to get ahead. I know that's right. I'm not shy of conflict. Never have been, never will be. I used to hit volleyballs and bitches in my free time. On and off the court, if anyone had any issue, I would be the first one to handle it.
Oba versus Braun Strowman,
When I
yeah.
see Izzy, I see dollar signs, okay? In this
Just
business,
line
you either
'em
make
up,
friends
man.
or you make money.
Oh my God.
But of course,
I'm
I'm
so
Kiana
happy.
James, so I'm
I'm
here
so
to
happy
change
right
that.
now.
I have my friend. and
I
now
love
tell me
Osborne,
make
don't get
some
me
money.
wrong. I'd have
In
been happy with
2023,
Osborne winning
I made
it.
crystal clear
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
entire NXT
Oba
universe
winning it is
that Kiana
huge.
James is a threat. In 2024, with my guidance, of course, everyone will know exactly who Izzy Dame is.
You know what I'm saying? Just knock his lights out, man. It's easy, bro. We gonna be good?
Mello, how could you put my title match on the line against Waller?
Trick, Look, you got this in the bag, man. Look, when you win that championship, you got to take on all comers at any time, any place, man. We got to start practicing like we play. Plus, you was going to do the impossible and beat Ilya anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I am the one.
Yes.
But putting my title match on the line is crazy, dog.
You're not seeing it how I'm seeing it, bro. I wouldn't put you in this position if I didn't think you
Screw
could handle
that's so
it.
funny.
All right? And I'm going to be by your side regardless.
Whoa. We talked about this. I want to do this by myself. I want to face Dragunov by myself. I want to face Waller by myself. I want to do this how I always done it. By myself.
By yourself. Oh, so when we was hooping in the gym, you was by yourself?
I mean, yeah, but I got to run this play alone.
All right.
I hope you feel what I'm saying, dog.
Oh, I feel exactly what you say.
I thought the turn
I'm
was
gonna
going to
take care of
happen
business.
tonight.
All right.
It might still.
The main event.
It still
is
looks like it
next.
might.
The fact that he put Trick's title shot up on the line, so this battle Iron Survivors is for the #1 contendership. It's pretty messed up. I don't know if the turn happens tonight or they wait until the actual. They might wait until Vengeance Day to do the title match, because then it's like, if they wait till Vengeance Day to do this title match of Trick versus Ilya,
When is?
it's in February. It's, I think, at the beginning of February. That's an actual, PLE. I think
Okay.
Trick wins. And then I think that Mello turns afterwards.
Ben, that is quite obvious.
Yeah. He's wearing all black. We know what that means. Yeah.
Yep. So February 4th, Bo, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's February 4th. I don't think Trick loses to Grayson Waller. PLE means premium live event. It's the new term for pay-per-view because you don't pay for them anymore because they're on the Peacock streaming network. Since you don't pay per view, they're not pay-per-views anymore. They're premium live events. I don't know if are they doing the Andre the Giant Battle Royal again? They probably are.
They probably are, but I think it's going to be on the pre-show.
Yeah, probably. Well, then again, they don't really do pre-shows on WrestleMania anymore because of its a 2-day event.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. I think that they're going to hold off on Trick versus Mello till Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
I think Vengeance Day will be where he turns. You can kind of chalk it up to Carmelo getting vengeance on Trick for being the bigger star than him, and outshining him, and then from there it turns into breaking. Sean just tweeted out that a former NXT champ is going to stomp by. Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. I heard that tweet happened about an hour ago, but we're at the main event, so I don't know what else is going to happen, but we'll see. Would y'all like to see Oba versus Solo? Absolutely. Oba wins the Battle Royal. I don't, as strong as that dude is, he could probably do it for real.
I don't think he's going to be at this Battle Royal. I think he's going to be at the next Royal Rumble.
I think they might have been talking about the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
That might be fine too, but
I don't think he wins that though.
No.
But, literally, he could just pick dudes up and throw them like he's been doing. Just throw them over the rope.
Dusty Rhodes Classic. That's a tag team thing, right? Yeah, they already announced that.
It's Michael. It starts on Tuesday. It starts next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well done, Rocky. Who is most likely to get kicked out of Judgment Day? I think Damian Priest is, actually. I think they maybe lose the tag titles at Elimination Chamber, and that will lead to even more tension than Damian getting kicked out. Or he could just be like, once he wins the world title at WrestleMania, feel he's bigger than the group or something.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes. We may be speculating of a kick out that's never going to happen too. So.
Right. Folks, don't forget we will be streaming this Friday, and we got Thursday. We're going to be streaming as well, like the return of the Geeks and Noobs Network show.
He had a very blink and you miss it appearance already. I guess they're just gonna figure out what to do. Ashley, thank you for the follow. I got Randy Orton winning the triple threat, Robert.
Yeah.
I don't know if The Rock shows up at SmackDown. We'll see. I don't know, like, because we only have so much time left.
Riley had him. Riley had him. He's probably so sad. He probably is. I should text him. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little too much. Maybe a little overkill. I should buy him a gift card. A gift card would be good. Let's just let Riley cool down for now. Okay, yeah.
I tell you what, ladies, Riley did one hell of a job. Homer's a beast.
Listen, Riley represented Chase University with pride. But speaking of tournaments, Mr. MVP, I need you to get your head in the game because we got the Dusty Cup coming up.
Dusty Cup? Yep. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
I'm taking over now. And with all due respect, Professor, if your track record shows anything, it's that you can't focus on two things at once. Therefore, your first and only focus going forward is your debt. Everybody thought Riley did a good job tonight, right?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, me included. That's why it's going to be Duke and Riley competing in the
Okay, that's why he didn't win.
OMG! That's the best idea I've ever heard.
I love that.
Wait, JC, since
I'm good with that.
No. Chase University, your university, hangs in the balance.
Out of
and you
three,
don't
who
have to
does a
tell me
better
that you're
job
not
in Hollywood,
handling it
Roxy
well
or
because
Batista?
it's written all over your face.
Bautista's a much
even
better
under
actor.
your eyes. But
Rock's
don't
obviously
worry,
made the most money,
because I'm gonna get us the money.
but
and
Batista
Thea,
is absolutely
you're gonna
the best
help
actor.
me. I'm gonna dig deep down and I'm gonna grab Chase you. And I'm gonna bring it up from the depths of hell and back to prominence. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Wait, JC, let's game plan. How are you going to do it?
Let's go.
Honestly, I actually love what's
Oh my
going on.
gosh, congratulations. You
No,
are
AJ
still the
Lee was
NXT
never women's
Women's
champion.
Champion.
NXT happened after her time.
As long as you're still champion, all is right in the world.
Bye. Thank you.
He's unstoppable. What do you think?
Yeah, nice try, pal. I'm not saying anything about either man, because knowing my luck, they'll morph through this frickin' wall as soon as I'm about to give an answer.
All right, don't worry about it. But what about the Dusty Cup? Are you in?
All right, now we're talking. All right, your technical wizardry, my speed. I always thought we'd make a good tag team.
Dude, we're gonna be so good together, so dynamic, and hear me out. I think we're gonna make a lot of noise in that
Oh,
tournament.
mate, we're not just going to make a lot of noise. We'll genuinely be the ones to win the whole thing. And truth be told, all the other established tag teams around here have failed miserably, all right? This tag team division needs a revamp. No, I'm with you, pal. Like, they're here, and we are here. And that is not what you meant, is it?
No.
I kind of
And
like
there's
this
someone behind
thing. I think it was meant as like a one-time deal, and but it's caught traction, and I'm actually loving this little gimmick.
What's going on, guys? Hey, looking forward to the Dusty Cup?
Looking forward to the Dusty Cup. Looking forward to shutting you up.
Man, just because y'all some little friends.
Yeah, it's
don't
kind of
mean
the
y'all
same,
gonna
like the
make a
Mickey
good
James
tag
obsession
team.
gimmick. Yeah, I like
But
it.
y'all gonna see in this year's Dusty.
And I hope we're the ones to prove it to you.
Yes, that's Axiom's actual voice.
Yeah, he's actually
every time. I don't understand.
Well, normally, I would just let you fend for yourself here. But since we're friends and a team, let's do it together.
Cheers to that, amigo.
That's Axiom right there in the mask.
Yeah.
Formerly a kid in NXT.
He said he was going to. Hey, Tony, Stacks. What's your reaction to OTM comments from earlier tonight?
First off, Mr. Chase ain't even close to being off the hook. Now, because of their losing ways, we're on the hook for a tag team title match next week against OTM. I think we're giving Mr. Chase a little too much grace. But regardless, a deal's a deal, OTM. You
Yeah,
wise
it is a
guys
little
want
weird we
to
didn't
run
get
your
Tyler
mouth
Bate
out.
tonight.
Forget OTM. You can handle it next week. Now
Oh,
you're gonna
under the
keep
mask?
flapping your gums like a fish.
If
or
you
you're
just
gonna
look up,
introduce me.
you look up a kid. He didn't wear a mask as a kid.
Ladies
You
and
can see who he
gentlemen,
is.
you've been seeing this face do business for a couple of weeks now. She is the glue
of the D'Angelo family. Adriana. Riz,
Oh, they're finally introducing her. Finally.
The Riz
like 2
always
months.
takes care of biz. She gets the job done. And if you want to be a wise ass, she'll punch you in the mouth, capiche?
Yeah, you still would know.
We do.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on. Go ahead.
Oh, hey! How you doing?
How'd you do that?
Sorry, boys. I needed a quiet place to think.
Wait. How long have you been in there
It's
for?
a big trunk. A few hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
What, you know...
Oh, the guy that was in there. Oh, well, you know, I thought we were taking him to the bridge, so I, See ya!
A lot to digest there, but for OTM, they have a chance to take over the tag team division, while the family has a chance to solidify their dominant
I'm loving
tag team
Gacy right
titles
now.
on the
Really
line
am.
next week live here on NXT. And speaking of tag team action, it's back. Teams have been forming all night long. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic begins next week here on
Yeah, the
NXT.
family it's been fun.
And the tensions between these two rose more.
They've had their downs, but they've had more ups than downs.
Gigi Dolan has an opportunity to beat some respect into Cora Jade. It's all going down next week live.
Next week looks like fire too.
I am loving the pre-announcement of matches and stuff like that, you know, so you can get hyped for next week and stuff like that. Obligatory kitty shot of the night.
Nothing to lose tonight. Everything to gain for Grayson Waller. And I can't help, Booker, but think about Shawn Michaels' post.
So they're extending the storyline of Ilya being injured, so he was medically disqualified from the match tonight. Waller showed up to pick on Trick. They're both Iron Survivors, with Grayson winning the first Iron Survivor match last year. So it'll be Battle of Iron Survivors, and the winner gets the #1 contender spot.
I'll be right back.
Trick's gonna win this match, I'm sure. Yeah, that Gigi Cora match should be interesting next week.
Your stick's coming up.
Thea Hale versus the Bunny would be a great one.
What? Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah, man. What?
The best time that Booker T's on commentary right now.
I like it.
Joker, thank you for the golden trumpet.
Oh, yeah, man.
You guys are really popping off tonight. I love you guys so much.
Well, Trick Williams is set to actually defend.
This should be a pretty fire match.
The fact that he's the #1
Believe it or not.
contender, because Carmelo Hayes put him in this position tonight.
Oh my God. If whoop that Trick plays at the Rumble, that would be straight fire. I'd be all for it.
I'm gonna get a chance to see Grayson Waller get the hell beat out of him.
It's even the two team bracelets.
Trick Williams.
You know, that was a thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
I want to get us caught up on why. I want to get us caught up on why.
Trick Williams has said he wants
wants
Booker T. He wants Booker T on his theme song like that. Wants that added to his theme song. I do not like Booker T on commentary at all, but I do like when he ad libs for Trick's song.
Because of that, Carmelo Hayes then was talking to Trick Williams. Insert Grayson Waller and
I don't know if I like Booker T as a GM either, but I like him better as a GM than I do on commentary.
Yeah, at least as a GM, he wasn't always in your face.
This year, Iron Survivor, Trick Williams, and the OG, the first ever to do it, Grayson Waller, kick out by one, Waller in control. But as
To me, Booker, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, and if you like it, that's great. I love NXT. I think NXT is the greatest wrestling show on television today.
options out there that it could
But
be. It could be anyone.
the
I mean,
worst
I'm not
part
a
of
mind
NXT
reader.
is Booker on commentary.
You gotta wonder who. Oh, and the speed comes to an end.
Who do you think will be number 30 at the Men's Royal
Follows up
Rumble?
with a slam.
I don't like the idea of
I
Carmelo
don't know.
putting
It might be
Trick Williams
CM Punk. I don't know if they're going to put him out there very quickly. But maybe not. I don't know.
Williams doing just that.
If
Landon's
I
giving
think,
the follow.
Shawn Michaels put out
I
there.
think if Punk has one or two more matches before Rumble and stuff like that, he'll actually be like not 30, like something between 20 and 10.
He
did have several house show matches in that stint, and he's supposed to have more house show matches coming up. He's not going to have
That's
matches on
fine.
TV. He's not going to have any matches on TV until the Rumble.
Right, and I agree with that decision and stuff like that. I just want to make sure he's got ring rust off, can compete, and is able to perform at his WWE level.
When we heard the breaking news from Kelly Kincaid.
I think Booker T is the worst commentator in WWE right now. I actually like Kevin Patrick. I enjoy Kevin Patrick. I know his accent can throw people off sometimes, and he's still learning, so I give him the benefit of the doubt. But
Theory, I guess, is right because at the end of the day, Carmelo Hayes believes in Trick Williams.
I don't think Grayson's winning this.
With believing in your friend, believing in your partner.
Daniel Bryan or Paige is GM. Who'd you like better? Daniel Bryan.
Brian.
You think AJ Lee might have the 30 spot? Maybe.
I said 1,000 times, it's true enough. This guy knows everything about this business at such a young age. That's my guy. That's my guy. What are you talking about?
I think my issue with Booker T is not. It's just like. It's again, he tries too hard to be a heel commentator. It's the same thing I have an issue with Corey Graves. I like Corey. I've met Corey a few times. I actually got to do a radio show with him. Good dude. Love that dude. But
you were screaming, take him out.
Sometimes he tries too hard to be Bobby the Brain heel. And Booker T's doing the same thing. He tries way too hard to be a heel, and he's just really bad at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see Trinity in the Rumble. Or Naomi, I guess she'd probably go back to her.
I'm adding Downey Unstoppables to my.
No one cares about your Downey Unstoppable.
See, that's an interesting thing that you bring up, like with the names and stuff like that. Like all the people coming back to WWE after leaving and stuff like that, are they going to go with their new names, their old names? You know, it's a big thing. Graves in the Rumble. Well, he's medically cleared to wrestle. However, he has already stated that he prefers being the announcer for the safety of his mental health and the fact that he has a child and married now.
Jonathan, thank you for the follow. What I understand, Naomi's contract is already up or is coming up in the next few days.
I know Deonna Purrazzo's contract is up, and she's currently working on a handshake with TNA. So there's a chance that she might show up at the Rumble.
Where do you think Styles might come in at the Rumble? Probably somewhere in the middle. He typically does. Favorite catchphrase? I don't think I've laughed harder or popped harder than the first time I heard The Rock do It Doesn't Matter. He was doing that Billy Gunn promo, and he's talking about Billy was praying to God. Bobby, but my name's like, it doesn't matter what your name is. And I
good times.
Paulo Renato is the greatest commentator for NXT. Arguably one of the greatest of all time, even though he had a short run. I'd love to see Cardona in the Rumble. He says that he's definitely got the door open and he's willing to take that phone call. Probably just be a one-off because I don't think he wants to give up the creative liberties he has in the Indies.
Vibes, there is room. There's, I don't know, how do I put this? There's speculation that with TNA and WWE working hand in hand, AJ Styles actually might do a couple matches for TNA.
I would actually like Stone Cold on commentary. I think that'd be great.
I mean,
I kind of hope that he is at least at the first new pay-per-view for TNA. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did it for a Rock. It's a shame JBL bullied him. Yeah.
Agreed. Taz's worst commentator.
Montez versus Jimmy Trinity. Okay.
That'd be a good
Taz
match.
is the worst commentary in AEW. I actually think Taz is the best thing going on the AEW commentary. I love Taz in commentary. Although I do understand he sometimes gets a little out of hand. Betos, thank you for sharing the live. Much appreciated. Is Kennedy coming back? I don't think so. I think Eric Young is staying with TNA because he's got a lot of pull. Velveteen Dream is not coming back because that was not an apology video. It was bullshit.
Yep.
WWE X TNA Forbidden Door PPV. Yeah, I would love that.
That would be amazing.
Stone Cold versus no one. His Kevin Owens match was enough for retirement. We don't need to keep seeing him come.
3 years evil, the battle of iron survivors. Williams
Well, thank you for the share.
winner of this match will become the #1 contender to Ilya Dragunov in the NXT Championship. It was supposed to be Williams Dragunov
might
for
come
the
back.
title here in the main event.
I think the door is always open for a lot of people. There are a few people who are the door is firmly shut, like Ryback and Velveteen Dream and people like that. But I think if Ruby got out of her contract or didn't renew her contract with AEW and wanted to come back, I'm sure Triple H would open that conversation.
Trying to chop Waller down in the corner, and Williams swinging for the fences.
Yes, right now trying to monitor.
So we've got 12 minutes.
Waller has been all over him tonight, Jake. What a move!
Right to the
nice
back
move.
of the net. Williams
Yeah, I got to give them one props.
become the #1 contender. Williams fighting through in the first ever Iron Survivor, Grayson Waller.
Staccato, they're already selling $1,000 tickets for WrestleMania.
NXT just about became the #1 contender. We got to remember, it was last year at this event. It was Waller who challenged for the NXT title. And you got to think, if he won last year,
I think it's
maybe
like
there is no Trick Williams.
for
Maybe
floor
there's
seats
no
in the
Carmelo
back of the
Hayes.
floor.
Things would have been very
It's like $2,500 a night.
2023 for Grayson Waller, who's now bending the knee.
I would like Hammerstone to come to WWE, but he's probably better in
Taking it
Impact.
all the way to the
Yeah, I agree. I would like Hammerstone WWE, but I think you're right. He'd be better in TNA.
Just think about the
Andrade, a
growth.
future
I mean,
world
I
champion,
like this guy,
possibly.
Grayson Waller. I mean, just think about the growth.
I'd love to see Stone Cold versus Brock.
happen to be in bias.
Yeah, in their primes. In their primes.
The
The Dream match is still God. Yeah.
Yeah. There's discussions they might be coming to WWE, so.
Yeah, that's kind of been a rumor that's been out there for like 2 years now. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I would love it.
For not only to take the title
Waller is very innovative. He's underrated as far as an actual wrestler.
He hasn't had a chance to show off on main roster. You know?
He's getting moments, but he'll get the flourish soon. I'm going to say that me and my daughter want to thank you so much for allowing us to listen. Oh, absolutely. I do. I'm happy to do it for you. Ivy Nile killed it last night against Rhea. She didn't win, but even in defeat, she showed up and
She looked good.
showed off.
Trick Williams, who just doesn't want to be given anything. He wants to.
It's a rumor that always comes back, Fiendish. So I don't know. Cross and AEPW, AOP return. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I think the Hardys will come back to WWE to retire, possibly.
Never say never.
Wasn't ready for Waller.
Oh God, he slapped the
But
shit
it
out of him.
appears Trick Williams is ready for anything. Trick Williams is sick of being told he can't beat Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, Scrooge, he really
He's sick
did.
of being told he's a sidekick. He's sick of being told he's a second wheel. He wants to stand on his own 2 feet, and now Williams throwing hands with Waller.
But see, Rhea also didn't like fully carry the match either. She let Ivy shine. She let Ivy get stuff in.
Big clothesline for Williams.
Brad, I can agree with that.
I don't agree with that. Maybe in her second run, but Ronda Rousey's rookie year and her rookie run was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I think we're screaming because I can't watch my other life. Oh, absolutely, Landon. My pleasure. AEW needs the Hardys versus Edge and Christian for the entire. Yeah, but I think like the fact that Matt Hardy was live streaming him watching World's End from his living room is not a good sign.
No.
This past weekend, but Book, you have to sit here and be impressed with what Grayson Waller brings to the
Like I
table.
said, I mean, as arrogant as this kid is, I mean, his in-ring prowess is second to none. He is just that good. Moving to the main roster.